Water Queen. Ice sparkles, fly with my paddles, find this boy, make his eyes and heart mine, let his sight be evil for everything around him, and let the love in his heart be gone forever. Ode, the Snow Queen, to her ice sparkles. Suddenly, a snowstorm started to blow in front of Gerda's house. The ice sparkles were moving fast towards Gerda. Curious about what was going on, Kay opened the window. Gerda screamed right away. Kay, stop! But it was too late.
Oh, my eye! Something stung my eye! Oh, my heart! What is going on?
And at that moment, the Snow Queen's curse was carried out by the ice sparkles. His eyes and heart were struck, and Kay had transformed into another person. Gerda asked him what had happened, but Kay yelled at her.
Nothing! I'm fine! Leave me alone!
This was weird. Kay was never rude to Gerda like this. She just couldn't understand why all of a sudden he started to behave this way. Kay's rude behavior continued to the next morning. When Kay was taking his sleigh out of the garden, Gerda asked him where he was going. He snapped at her again. He jumped on his sleigh and moved away. Gerda ran after him, but could not reach him.
He's darting forward, using the width of the bridge.
The Snow Queen appeared from nowhere, and Kay started to follow her.
Finds his teammate.
Gerda was
Unleashes the long
pushing
shot.
anything as they both disappeared from sight.
Well
The
timed.
Snow Queen was taking him to her ice castle.
Pass well.
Gerda spent days in front
He's
of the
taken
window,
back possession.
waiting for Kay to come back. Days and months
The
passed,
defender
and the
regains
winter
possession.
was over.
And now
And
they're
still,
going to try and
there
break.
was no sign of Kay. Couldn't stand waiting anymore. Gerda made up her mind. Taking only the mirror her grandmother
Time
gave
then.
her,
Great defending.
she'd head out to start looking for her dearest friend,
Is this the
Kay.
moment? That sailed wide of the goal.
Brave Gerda passed many roads and asked everyone she met on her way if they had seen Kay.
Now it's
Finally,
Stewart.
she reached the shore of a
What
river.
a chance.
She looked
And he's
around,
done it.
and there was no one
His
to be
first goal for the
seen
team, and I'm
that she
sure
could ask
many
about
more to
Kay.
come.
She asked the river, but could
See
not
the
get a
build-up
reply.
which led to the goal.
At that moment, a seagull came next to her.
The river would definitely have an answer for you, but first you have to give her a gift.
Gerda took out her dear beloved necklace and placed it on the
Essay on
water
the
of the river. Suddenly, a miracle happened, and from nowhere, a
Now it's
small
Stewart.
fish appeared right in front of her. Gerda thought
Has a
that
crack.
the river
But the
liked
shot
her
has gone
and
wide.
was returning the favour. As soon as she hopped on, the boat started to move on its own.
A long-distance
At that
pass.
moment, a crow started to fly over her head. It was as if he was trying to tell her something. So Gerda started to follow him. She followed the crow for a while until they reached the icy seas. Right in the middle of the ice, there was a pirate ship from some time ago, where the crow flew and landed. Gerda followed him on her boat and made her way to
So
the ship.
whistle's gone 1-0 so far, just a single goal. But
So,
the fans
is
will be
this how we
hoping
get to the
to
Queen's
see
Castle
more.
with this pirate ship? Pirates appeared on the deck, and one of them, a pirate girl, up to some point. But whatever she did,
One
Gerda
team
would
takes
not
a
leave
narrow 1-0
Kay's
lead
memory.
into the second half.
Gerda! Oh, Gerda!
Passing has been pretty poor today.
And you will not remember a thing.
That was a bad
Finding
pass.
out about her friend Kay being held captive in Snow Queen's castle,
Back to
the
the
pirate
keeper.
girl told Gerda to better forget about him, because
Intercepted.
there was no way to get him out of there. I won't forget. He's my best
Get
friend. I
Pearl on
have
the
to
run.
find him, replied Gerda. The pirate girl could not really understand
loves to run with
Gerda's
the ball.
persistence. Actually, she wanted her to stay there and become her friend. But Gerda
He's
was
1-on-1 now.
determined to find
Will we see
Kay.
a goal here?
A I'll do whatever it takes to rescue him. Because she had no friends, the pirate girl really admired Gerda's attitude and decided to help her. The next day, at sunrise, the pirate girl brought Gerda a reindeer. This was the fastest reindeer in the whole Snow Kingdom, and she was going to show Gerda the way.
This challenge there.
Promise me that you will
They've
get
got the lead, but to keep it, the spectator need to have their composure.
I promise I will
And this
tell you
really takes the
further,
pressure off the defence.
answered Gerda.
It's time to replenish their energy levels. So, some new players are coming on. So this player will come on with a new one will take to the pitch.
To find out how
Ah,
she
ele
could defeat the
conseguiu, asubuhi,
the reindeer was going to show her how.
Down the wings.
Siku maliza
We
wanaenda.
see a goal.
The mouth pop, and
Wasn't good enough to
all
beat the
man
keeper.
welcomed them.
Wise people.
Close lead here. Can they hang on
Gerda could
until
not
full time?
understand how the wise man knew about her mirror, but nevertheless, she knew she came to the right place.
This is a
So
physical
she
game,
took
lots
out
of
the mirror
tackles being
and
made.
showed it to the man.
Good ball control.
So I'm going to finish the
Out of the
Snow Queen
danger
with
zone
this.
This is a magic mirror. It shows the truth. Nothing
Ball is up,
but the
and new
truth.
players coming on.
Even if it is hidden deep inside.
He's confident on the
Because
ball.
nothing was stronger than true love, the
Jack
real
Ball on the
strength
run.
in all of
He
us
can't
was
miss.
love. Gerda found out who the Snow Queen was
It's a throw in.
thanks to the wise man. If she could reveal the truth, she could beat her. Because
Going easy on the
actually,
opposition
in the
today,
past,
Natalie.
the Snow Queen was a good girl.
Great reflexes.
Full of love.
He reacted to that
Wherever
long
she
distance
touched,
shot.
flowers blossomed and her smiling eyes shone brighter than the sun. She was a unique and happy girl named Lily.
Careless
But
pass
everyone
there.
thought she was a little witch and did not play with or even talk to her. Left all alone, Lila wasn't a happy girl anymore. She started to hate everything and everyone around her. Until one day, she made a wish. Everyone meet to me, shall turn to
The whistle sounds. The 90 minutes are up. That's
And
all
then
for
she
today.
built a castle made out of snow and lived in it, far away from anyone, all alone
For
and
me,
without love
that's the
or
correct decision.
joy.
He's
Gerda
gone in
arrived
100%
at the
and gets
Snow
the
Queen's
player of the
castle
match
and
award.
entered inside. She
yeah.
saw a cave in one of the corners, making an ice sculpture. You're here! I found you! Kay! It's me, Gerda! Don't you remember me? Kay looked at Gerda, but he did not recognize her. His heart, like everything else here, has turned into ice. Gerda did not pay any attention to what the Snow Queen was saying. Let him go. He belongs to me now. I will turn you into ice as well. No, you won't make it. Kay, I love you. He slowly started to remember.
Gerda? Yes, I remember now.
Furious, the Snow Queen shook her wand as fast as light, and out came the curse of ice. Right at that moment, Gerda took out her mirror and held it against the curse. Hitting the mirror, the curse disappeared. And the moment had come. The Snow Queen looked at Gerda's mirror, only to see that it wasn't her reflection she saw on the mirror. It was the face of a little girl, the face of Lila. Suddenly, the Snow Queen returned to her little and loving self and became Lila again. Thank you very much. Now I know who I really am. I'm free again. Goodbye. Kay and Gerda looked at each other and smiled. From now on, they would never part and they would grow together. Just like the roses they had planted in their front yards.
Daddy. tusikize ili ushike dia. Unajua? Sasa unataka unashika hasa unaanza kufuata.
This young man would do anything to help his lovely mother. And in the magnificent palace of the country, the Sultan had a beautiful daughter. Her name was Jasmine. Jasmine was independent, but very lonely. So much so that her only friend in the palace was a tiny, colorful hummingbird named Wren. Sometimes Jasmine was covering her face with a veil and going to the market. Thus, she was walking among the people and forgetting her loneliness for a moment. One day, Aladdin set out to work with a shovel.
There's activity on the bench.
On the way,
Likely to see some fresh legs introduced shortly.
Hey,
Palmer.
boy! Can you
This is the
help me?
player who's making it all happen.
Whatever I can.
It's level. Looks like this team are going for the win today. Oh, well timed.
Do what I
Great
tell you.
reflexes. He reacted to that long distance shot.
Aladdin
Still
agreed
level.
to help
Both
the
teams
man.
take that.
I
One of them
got
go for the
something
win.
in the west.
Good control from Palmer.
Down. And I want you to pick it up and bring it back to me.
Aladdin went into the well. It was a dark well with no bottom visible. Even though he was filled with fear, he went down by holding on to the rope for the gold the man
For the
had
ball, but
promised.
missed.
When he reached the bottom of the well, he took a match from his pocket and lit it.
Can he get it on
At that
target?
moment, he saw that the black well was shining with sparkling jewels.
And that's it. Unlucky. They've not managed to complete the scenario this time.
Aladdin found the old lamp the man was talking about. He didn't understand why the man wanted to take this shabby lamp out of all the gold and jewelry. He grabbed onto the rope and barely started climbing up.
Let me hold the lamp so you can come out more easily.
As soon as
Captains
Aladdin
are ready
gave
to
the
lead the
lamp
team
his
going.
man,
Their team has gone with a strong lineup here.
Aladdin caught the end of the lamp in panic.
Confident pass. Keeping it nicely. A determined tackle.
While the man was trying to save his lamp, Aladdin
Time setting absolutely perfect for football. Let's hope the weather holds out. He's darting forward using the width of the pitch.
Acha anafikiria mailamba afikirie pia mtu.
He's on the move.
Although Aladdin tried to
And
get
they
out
could
of
be
the
in
well
trouble
when
here.
he
All
regained
that's left is to beat
consciousness,
their keeper.
he could not
Goal,
get out.
but he got a bit lucky there. He won't mind though. The fans are happy to see him get his first goal. That was really well taken. Here's how they did it.
Aladdin was helpless. He lit a match and looked around in fear. Then he saw a ring on the ground. When he put the ring on his finger, the lights surrounded him.
Great ball. Throw in here.
The giant fulfilled Aladdin's wish. Aladdin ran home with the lamp in his hand. Just then, he collided
It's whipped into the
who
box.
was wandering around the market. When Jasmine's veil was opened, Aladdin did not know what to see
He's read that
in
one
the
absolutely
face of the
perfectly.
beauty he saw.
Excuse me. I'm in a hurry.
Moving down the flanks here.
Aladdin walked away without
determined
knowing
challenge
who
there.
she was. But Jasmine, who was looking behind him, fell in love with Aladdin.
He failed to connect with that tackle.
Arriving at home out of breath, Aladdin told his mother everything that had happened. And his mother wanted to clean this useless lamp and sell it. But while she was
Cautious
wiping the
pass
top
there.
of the lamp, smoke suddenly covered everything. And a
Great
genie
dribbling.
appeared out of the smoke.
I was in that lamp.
They've taken it down the wing.
Since you saved me, ask whatever you want from me.
Aladdin and his mother
Now
looked
it's
at each
Stuart.
other bewilderedly.
I want a wonderful table flowing with milk and honey.
in front of them. Within a few minutes,
It's 1-0 at half-time, and the end result is far from certain. What will happen in the second half?
Aladdin's mind was on that beautiful girl he had collided with in the market. On the other hand, the Sultan learned that the Sultan summoned him to the palace.
League game gets back underway.
For this wealth.
He's confident on the ball. Oh, well intercepted. He's looking to put his feet. He's going for it and sailed wide of the goal.
While leaving the palace with thoughts, Aladdin met eyes with Jasmine and realized that this beautiful princess was the girl he had collided with in the market. He immediately went away to make a wish to the genie. See, Ring? It was him. She was the boy I met at the market.
Now it's Lee.
And begged on bended knee. My Sultan, my
Some
father.
all-round sloppy passing today from this team.
This man. I want to marry him and live happily ever
That's
after.
nicely played. We've seen some big tackles today.
Aladdin excitedly told the Sultan's wishes to the genie.
Challenge.
The genie snapped his fingers
Nice pass.
and a huge palace, 4 soldiers,
He's in control.
and chest of gold appeared in
Long
front of
shot.
them.
A good save. That shot was travelling at pace.
That way, maybe I can marry Jasmine.
The next day, Aladdin
Well
arrived at
cut
the
out.
palace with 40 soldiers.
It's opened up.
When the Sultan
Oh,
saw
he
the
saved it.
soldiers and the gifts
They were just bringing on these subs to
he was thoroughly
reinvigorate the
impressed
team.
by this wealth.
That was a world-class save. Let's see how he managed to save that shot.
The next week,
Pulls the trigger. It was a long-range shot, but the keeper read it. A close lead here, but the losing team can still salvage a point. They look threatening on the attack. He slid for the ball. Missed. Dribbles with the ball. With an opportunity. Diving save. Looks like the opposition was not trying to get back into the game.
Acha nipus kai.
This challenge there.
carried the palace far away with the princess.
Headed on.
Do what the man wanted. When Aladdin returned, he saw that the palace and the princess were not in their place.
My princess! My palace! Where did they disappear?
Aladdin thought of the
Can he
wind
get through now? Good save. He was heading goalwards.
and at that moment, the surrounding was covered with clouds, and a giant
Times his run badly. It's offside. It's a yellow card.
wished to go
They
to
won by the
Jasmine.
smallest margin. It was 1-0, but they just got the job done. No arguments there. A great ball.
Turned into a bird. Aladdin rushed to Jasmine right away and hugged her. Aladdin took the old lamp in his hand and stroked it, and asked the genie to take the palace to the old place. The palace returned to its former place, flying in the sky. While Aladdin and Jasmine were dancing, thinking that their happiness would last forever, the lamp fell on the ground. They were not yet aware that the genie had slipped away from the clipped edge of the lamp. were living together in what appeared castle in the country.
Ongezeni volume sasa.
The princess had very much.
Of course, I guess she's okay,
Tukwanga busy.
Sasa.